So, what are the number one, two, and three keys for long term weight loss? This is a crucial video because about 70% of Americans are overweight or obese, and we can turn it around. Absolutely turn it around. You're tuned into David Essel's Daily Video Boost. If you don't get these videos every Monday through Friday sent to you for free to your email, join the Daily Boost at talkdavid.com. Go there right now. Well, wait a minute. Go there after you watch this video and sign up. Share these videos on social media as well. Okay, let's give people information that they can change their life with. As I mentioned, 70% of Americans are overweight or obese, and I'm going to give you some tips that are crucial in order to shattering that behavior pattern and moving forward in life. Number one is figure out what emotions you're running from when it comes to emotional eating. Almost everyone that we've worked with, and we've had some amazingly successful clients losing 50, 100, 200 pounds and keeping it off for life. When we asked them why it was that they were overeating, honestly, none of them had the answer until they went through our course, Weight Loss Now and Forever. And we taught them how to reach out and figure out the emotions that they're trying to run from, to not process, to not deal with. And they can use food in order to do that. That's number one. What am I running from? Is it that I don't want to deal with confrontation? Am I bored? Do I have extremely low self-esteem and self-confidence? Am I filled with shame and guilt with the weight I'm carrying and we continue to eat so we don't have to deal with that shame and guilt or the boredom or the frustration? You see, almost all weight loss is based on emotional eating. Very few percentage of people in this country are overweight purely because of genetics. The University of Florida study says about 6% only, which means 94% of people who struggle with weight, it's lifestyle, or in our case, we say it's emotion related. So that's number one, is what am I running from? What don't I want to deal with? Number one. Number two is I have to ask all my clients to record everything they eat and drink and the emotion that comes with it, as well as the amount of the food they're eating and drinking. A lot of clients want to bypass this exercise right here because why? It's a pain in the butt. Even though there's all kinds of apps out there that you can just go ahead and input the data, and at the end of the day, you can get a readout of how many calories you've consumed and what percentage of fat, protein, and carbohydrate, which is the best thing in the world to do. There's a million apps out there to help you. If you don't want to use an app, you've got to do paper and pencil and write down everything. Now, this step people don't want to do either. Do you know why? Because when you start to realize the type of food you're eating in writing and the amount of food you're eating in writing, it's going to shatter everything that you think about yourself. Because most of us, when we struggle with weight, we really believe that we're doing okay at some level. But when you write down everything that you eat and drink and the emotion that you have prior to eating and drinking, it's a massive wake-up call. The third step, well, you know what I'm going to say here. We need accountability partners. Is it a nutritionist? Is it a trainer? Is it a counselor? Is it a coach? Is it all of them combined? You'll have to make that decision, but accountability partners are crucial. And number four is that you're going to have to look at, after you've done the writing on paper, the emotion-backed foods that you go to, the comfort foods that you go to. And with a lot of my clients, I say we've got to eradicate this type of food or these category of foods for at least 6 months to a year. After you've worked through those emotions and you've found a way to deal with the emotions without emotional eating or comfort foods, you can then go back at times and add a small amount of the food back to see, is it triggering you? Are you going to eat a little bit of sugar and then you find out that you ate the whole box of cookies like you used to do 6 months ago? With some of us, we must eradicate sugar and other products like that absolutely 100% for life. Now, that might scare you, but let me share this with you. The cause of obesity and overweight for most of us is a lack of emotional understanding and comfort food eating. The cure will take care. When you lose weight and you lose weight for good, you're decreasing a multitude of diseases that you're going to face down the road. It's worth to do the work now and to have a little bit of willpower and maybe even sacrifice some of your favorite foods, possibly for life, in order to save your own health. If you need help, we've been doing this work for 30 years. Email me directly at talkdavid.com. Don't forget to sign up for the Daily Boost at the same website and share these videos with your friends. Together, we can make a massive difference in this world. Have a great day.